Hey guys, I just recorded this whole video and my computer's being weird and only recording like a minute of the video and then saying, oh, it's done, even though I had this huge spiel. Anyways, that was a really long video anyways. You don't want to watch that. So I'm going to run through it. Changes. Not many changes. Arm hair, leg hair, voice. The usual. It's changing. It's to the point where other people noticed it. My girlfriend was rubbing my arm. I'm talking really fast in this video because I don't want to do it again. And she was rubbing my arm, and she was like, your arms are getting fuzzy. And I was like, oh, and she's like, it's cool. And so that was great. Yeah, anyways, things going on. I've had a really rough week, even though we're only on Wednesday. It's been horrible. Not really. Anyways, so I'm graduating in May. Student Records, they're pretty much, you know what Student Records does. Anyways, they sent an email saying, here's a program for graduation, look it over, make sure everything's spelled okay. I looked at it, had my birth name with my middle name, not cool. So I went to Student Records and I was like, hey, can you guys please change this? Just the program, not my diploma. First they thought I was talking about my diploma, even though I specifically said not the diploma, and they're like, well, you should just go get your name changed legally. It would be a lot easier. I was like, oh, okay, I'm going to drive 12 hours right now to Oklahoma to do that, to stand in a courtroom and pay money to have my name changed right now. Right now. Gonna do it. Not. So I left, and they're like, we'll see what we can do. And they called me yesterday and left a voicemail because I was asleep. They left a voicemail, and they're like, oh, we can't change the program because if someone looks back, they're going to be confused. I was like, really? Really? They're going to be confused? What's going to be confusing is them seeing my birth name and not the name I go by and the name everyone knows me by. So I got really irritated. First I wrote this letter. I didn't send it, but I did put it on Facebook because it's really funny. Because I'm really mean when I get angry at people. Anyways, so I'll read that after I tell you that I went to University Ministries because they're my go-to place, even though I'm trans and Jewish and they're Jesuit. But yeah, and the director of University Ministries really helped me out. He got everything settled out. My name's going to be on the program. It's going to be great. Anyway, so here's the letter I wrote. I'm going to read it because I thought it was really funny. It may not be funny. It may just be cool and cruel, but that's the kind of person I am. And I kind of sound like I'm on crack right now. I'm not. Came from the gym, hot and sweaty. Want to take a shower, but I want to get this done first because I don't have time because I have to go record things tomorrow. So I can't do it tomorrow, and I don't have time to do it today because I got a bunch of stuff I got to work on. Super busy. Anyways, here's the letter. Dear Loyola Student Records, I'm not a fan of your antics. I don't understand the difficulty you find in putting Jack Riley, that's my name, on the graduation program. It's not like I'm trying to change the name on my diploma. I understand the legal issues involved with the diploma. I don't understand why you had to tell me the first time I talked to you that I should go get my name changed legally beforehand. No, I'm not going to drive 12 hours to Oklahoma to change my name just so your tiny minds can get around the issue. And now you decide you need to call me to let me know that you can't change the program because it would be confusing if someone were to look back at it. No one looks at the program after graduation. That was in all caps. That's my all caps voice. If anything, they would be looking at the name on my diploma. What's confusing is your reasoning not to change my name. What will be confusing at graduation is when people search my name in the program and can't find it, especially the people that only know me as Jack Riley. Don't let your bigotry and ignorance stand in the way of doing your job. This is the part where I get really harsh. We go to a Jesuit school. The mission of the school is to prepare all of us, including the faculty, to lead meaningful lives with and for others, to pursue truth, wisdom, and virtue, and to work for a more just world. End quotes. Where are you in doing that, Student Records? You are not pursuing wisdom, you are pursuing ignorance. You are not pursuing virtue, you are pursuing dishonor in the acts of dishonoring others. You are not trying to lead a meaningful life with and for others. You are only leading a life of humiliating yourself and others and making others feel worthless. Because of you, I feel too humiliated to even contemplate walking at graduation. You disgust me. Sincerely, Jack Riley. Yeah, so, I thought about not walking at graduation, but since everything is fixed, it's cool now. Anyways, I got a lot of support from a lot of students. I even had like the student newspaper want to like write a story about it because they were like super pissed about it too. But yeah, and I've got a lot of support. And one of my friends said something really cool to me, because I was like yesterday about it, because I was super bummed all day yesterday, like ridiculously bummed out. But my friend was like, you know, it really sucks that you're going through all of this, but at least it'll be easier for future students at Loyola. I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, well, because you're paving the way. No one's done this before at this school, which is true, because I have a male to female trans friend that used to go to my school and ended up transferring out because like she just couldn't deal with the school anymore, and like because they haven't dealt with this before. I don't want to say that they're bigots, it's just they don't understand, and you know, they've never been confronted with this before. So I mean, I'm the first one like with student health and then with student records. But yeah, so I'm kind of like being the trailblazer, I guess. But yeah, so I thought that was really cool. I feel important. Not really, but I'm definitely gonna like try to keep in touch with like the queer community at school, just in case like there's another trans student. I go to a really small school, so there may not be, but just in case there's another trans student and like they have to jump through these hoops too. Speaking of jumping through hoops, I'm like getting really sidetracked. I'm really tired. I didn't sleep very well last night. I told you about the hoops I have to jump through for student health, and I have to have an order sent every shot. But my doctor's out of town, so I can't have an order sent for like the next 2 shots. And the school's like, so I'm gonna have to go deal with them. Worst comes to worst, my girlfriend's friend can do my shot, but I don't really know the friend, so it's gonna be a little bit awkward. Anyways, or I can do the shot myself and just make student health watch to make sure I don't like get air bubbles and die, which is the main reason I don't do my own shots. Plus, after every time I have a shot, I either pass out, get really close to passing out, or I throw up. Yeah, so that's why I don't do my own shots. Yeah. Another thing that's been irritating me, this is pretty much just like a long rant because I've had a horrible week and I'm not a fan. I'm sick of school, I'm sick of New Orleans, I'm sick of just everything. I just want to be done. I want to be happy and retired and doing what I want and not working and not learning, but on my own time, not like being told what to do. I don't know. I have a problem with authority, which is really funny because I'm a very lawful person. I mean, I'm going to law school, I'm Jewish. Law is kind of my thing. But yeah, I don't like authority figures at all. I'm afraid of police. They're right up there. My fears, I mean, I'm afraid of birds and stuff, but like human-like fears or human-like figures that I'm afraid of, robots, number 1. I am frightened, terribly frightened of robots, especially humanoids and like androids. Not cool. We shouldn't do that. Well, we should, but like it's gonna be like Cylons are gonna kill us all. Anyways, now that you know I'm crazy, number 2 under that, clowns. Number 3 under that, which is really funny because I actually used to work for a bunch of clowns, and I have 3 friends that are licensed clowns. You have to have a license to be a clown, by the way. Not everyone knows this. Yeah. And you're not allowed to hug children if you're a clown. So if you see a clown hugging a child, you should watch out for that. That's a bad clown. Anyways, and under that is the popo. The police. Yeah. Like, authority figures just freak me out. I think it's because I have, like, this built-in guilt thing, so I always think I'm in trouble. Like, when I fight with the school, I always think, like, I'm in the wrong, so I'm always like, what can I do to fix this? Except for yesterday. The school is definitely in the wrong on that one. Like, no doubt. Anyways, that was a really long update. there was another story. One of my friends has been telling people my birth name and stuff because people have been noticing the changes and know that I'm on the shots and that I'm transitioning. So they're like, "Oh, what's his birth name and all of this?" And so like now it's really funny to come up to me apparently and call me Catherine, and I don't like it. And next person that does it, I will kick them in the nuts or the uterus, whichever one. Yeah. So it's been really frustrating, but I mean, I kind of talked to the friend about it. I was like, hey, I don't know if this is you doing this, but if it is, you better fucking stop. I didn't say it like that, but I made it clear that it was not cool to do that. I mean, but like, it's things like that, like, a lot of people are like, oh, I'm so angry about it, but like, really, this whole trans thing, like, I'm the only person in my school that's out. I'm, like, most of my friends, a lot of them, I'm the only trans person they know, and maybe ever will know. Or at least out trans person. So it's a learning experience for all. The etiquette is kind of, I mean, it's touch and go, like, so they don't know, and I have to kind of tell them, and even sometimes I don't know. I don't, like, I mean, I'm not the lawmaker, like, it's just, I don't know, it just feels like some of it should be common sense, so, but I guess with the name thing, I could understand, like, not knowing about that, but yeah. So, this long video, I'm gonna wrap it up. I'll update next Thursday. This is my 4 weeks on T. I'm not gonna call it a month because it's technically 4 weeks to a month, but it's really not because we've got more days. I'm tired. So, I might make another video April 3rd, which will be my actual 1 month. So, yeah. So you may get more of me next week. Aren't you excited? Anyways, yeah, so I'll talk to you guys on the 3rd, and then I guess next Thursday, since the 3rd is like Sunday. So, yeah, cool. Peace out.